So as you may or may not know, I've been making YouTube videos for over 10 years now. My first channel that I ever made, which was the Twisted Pictures channel, came out December 2006. Back then, YouTube was completely different. And now, kind of trying to revive my channel again, I'm starting to see how different YouTube is now. There's so much more content, so much more good content, and you have so many more outlets and things that you can see. I remember before it was as easy as just making funny videos and good videos, and instantly I was getting views and everything else. Now, even though I do believe I'm making good videos, it's a whole nother game. You literally have to be on top of your tags, you have to be on top of everything. It's a whole formula almost to making YouTube videos the right way. I am constantly, probably too much, just looking at my subscribers going up and down, and videos and views and analytics, and I'm probably a little bit too much into it. But the only reason I bring that up is because since I am reviving my channel and in a sense kind of starting over, it really makes me see how many other people are trying to do the same thing. Maybe not reviving an old channel, but starting a new channel from scratch. I really wanted to make a video, honestly, to talk to those people and hopefully even get feedback as far as, really succeeding on YouTube, because it's fucking hard now. Legit, YouTube's a trip. Like how it is now, it's like very, very unpredictable in a sense. Anyways, these are the things that I've learned from, and these are my biggest mistakes that I've made so far on YouTube, because I'll probably make more. The first thing that comes to mind is going to be not appreciating the growth. We were at a point where we were getting thousands and thousands of views on every upload, within a week. I can't even really tell you exactly as far as the analytics and the statistics and numbers we were getting, because I didn't really pay attention to all that back then. I think that in a sense that was a good thing, because I was doing it really out of just the joy of it and the fun of it, and that's probably why they were so good. But I think not even paying attention to it at all and not realizing what was happening was a big mistake, because I had huge growth and allowed it to just die out. I thought I had made it already. I thought it was done. I thought I could just sit there and be like, I'll be a big, huge YouTuber forever. And then eventually, you start to realize, holy shit, no, I got to continue to make videos. Then it just gets harder and harder. Just being able to see the growth, appreciating it, and understanding it. Second would be spreading too much content too thin. I had at one point like 3 or 4 channels at once, and it was ridiculous. I just drained myself, and I was the only one doing anything on any of them. It just kind of became too much, and I started lacking content on everywhere because I was just spreading myself too thin. That was one thing I realized. That's why I'm only doing the one channel now. So just keeping all your content on one channel. Another huge thing that I didn't learn right away was consistency. Today I've literally been sitting here for probably a few hours really trying to come up with a good video idea, because tomorrow is Wednesday when I upload videos. So that just shows how consistent I'm forcing myself to be. If you think about it, all the TV shows you watch, things that you really enjoy, when they're coming on, when to watch them. Sunday night Walking Dead's coming on, Sunday night Game of Thrones is coming on. So if one of your really favorite YouTubers are coming on Wednesday, you can be like, holy shit, Wednesday sometime I can check that video out, or Thursday I'll know there's a new one out. So it's huge, absolutely huge. Since I started being consistent, I started noticing, huge growth. I think me personally, the major thing that kind of set me back was getting lazy and just doing a vlog. When I started doing my vlog on this channel, I started kind of wrapping all my content into just the vlog. If I kept up with that, it might have worked, but it was also way too much on my life, and it kind of made me kind of be like, fuck YouTube at that point, because I was just recording too much and everything was like online, and it was just too fucking much. I couldn't deal with it anymore. So that was a big major thing for myself as far as this channel goes. The Twisted Pictures channel, I think, had more to do with just lack of consistency and lack of content, because later on it started getting harder and harder for us to make videos, because we all lived in different places too. The Audible 484 channel, I just didn't upload there. It started to get to a point where it was like I didn't want to upload anything there except music videos, and those were so rare that it kind of just didn't make sense. So that's why I moved everything here. But overall, I think if you're consistent, you make sure that your content is good and that you're not forcing bad content. I think that you find your niche, because I think everybody has to find kind of their thing. And you have to accept it. You have to don't fight it, and welcome it. for a long time making the story videos, and even till today making videos about things in my past, you know, is a huge mind fuck for me, because in a sense my content forces me to just kind of live in my past and think about my past a lot. And not that there's really much wrong with my past in a sense, but it just kind of is like a makes me hit a wall sometimes when I'm trying to come up with content, because I have to sit there and think about, okay, what happened, what could I do, you know, this and that. So yeah, and you know, just making sure that you are having fun. I think that's probably the most important, is have fun with it, because if you're not, and you're not enjoying it, it'll show, especially when you're new. If you're already huge, you can make shit videos and then they still do good. But when you're small, you have to enjoy it. You have to make them good. You just have to. Unless you're like showing your tits and talking and doing story times about how you murdered your mom or some crazy shit like that, then you'll probably get, like, if you have tits and you murdered your mom in a story time, I'll fucking click on that video. But yeah, so I mean, if you guys are really trying to make a YouTube channel, I salute you. It's fucking hard. Stay with it. It's gonna be hard. I mean, if you're lucky, it might be kind of easy. Determines on your tits. YouTube's a motherfucker, man. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, I make videos every Wednesday. I tell a lot of stories. I make music. I try to do some funny stuff. And I also have a show called Blended, where we smoke weed in front of a green screen and talk shit, which we actually will have a new episode coming out next Wednesday with Shadow. He's actually coming out to visit, so that'll be dope. So yeah, just click the subscribe button if you aren't subscribed already, and click the like button if you enjoyed the video. If you wouldn't mind, I would highly appreciate it. Punch the fucking like button with your dick. Smoke something, drink something. I go by the name Audible. Have a good YouTube career. All right, yeah. So if you want to see some more videos, there's one to the left, and then there's going to be one to the right, and then there's going to be a little circle right in the middle on the bottom of the screen with my face on it. Just click that to subscribe. You guys are awesome. Appreciate it. I'm going to leave this screen up so you can click one if you like. All right, peace out.